We have some pretty exciting news to share. If you watched our 100,000 subscriber live stream the other night, someone asked if we were going to be finishing this huge fence, and our answer was we were thinking about taking it down, and that's what we're going to do today. And the reason we're taking this fence down is because the property on the other side of it now belongs to us. So our neighbor used to own it, and he actually came to us and said, hey, do you guys want to buy this property? I don't really use it. It's kind of at the same level as your house. Feels like it would be better if you guys had it. And we said, hell yeah, we want to buy that from you. So this has been going on in the background for the past few months, and everything is finally finished, finalized. The property is in our name, and we are so excited to now have another 5 acres. And it's right off of our house. The view from our bedroom is so beautiful. But because we have this fence separating the 2 properties, it doesn't quite feel like ours yet, so we want to get it down. So once we get this fence down, we might just do a walk around and kind of show you our new property. You can drop it.
Timber. If we can save most of them, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta get some earplugs on. Yeah, that's the way to go.
The sun rises behind her eyes, but she still can't see it. And she's beside me, I walk slowly. She feeds my soul all the gold I couldn't eat. This whole time I've been searching for the wrong thing. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Don't hit the bottoms.
You found my heart in my mind, fighting for my bones. And I'll never have to break the code alone. She's the kind you only find in a story. I've never had anybody fight for me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. She's got my heart, she's got my soul. Believe me, I found my home. She's got my heart, she's got my soul. Believe me, I found my home. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, babe, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, babe, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, she's everything. She's my captain, she's the sea. You're the sun on my back, baby. Believe me. Believe me.
No. Change of plans for the chicken tractor. It hit a lump in the ground and broke the frame. So we're gonna drag it out to a better spot. Should have put it here originally. That's what we were thinking, but we thought maybe over here. Should have went with our gut instinct. So this is our guest accommodation, this trailer. But there is this old abandoned one that I'm really looking forward to getting rid of. I was bugging Greg and our neighbor to let's get it done this past summer, but it didn't happen. So next summer, we got to get rid of this. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to drag it out or if we're going to have to break it into pieces, put it in a trailer, light it on fire, or bury it. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out because I'm sick of looking at it. Probably it.
No! Stop. Okay. You got it, Katie, come on!
So probably the coolest part about this property is this really old sawmill. And the sawmill actually built our neighbor's house. It built this structure, milled the lumber that built this structure. And it's very old.
Hasn't run in a long time. It actually runs on a 67 Mustang engine, which is pretty badass. But we won't be keeping this old sawmill here. My neighbor wants to keep it. I don't blame him. But and we don't really want it in here because we've got other plans.
Yeah, the most important thing to us was having this structure. So we're super excited to have this already here. We have a place to store all of our things over the winter. We are thinking about turning this into a goat barn, and we have some incredible forage area for the goats. So we'll have fencing all over the place for some paddocks, and I think the goats are going to love it over here. We did our chickens on this pasture area behind us over the summer, so we're going to have chickens in here as well, probably our meat birds, and have a bit more of a permanent setup and not the chicken tractors, because we don't really like the chicken tractors.
No.
So
No, but yeah, this is a good structure to start with. I'm pretty sure we'll add on to it. I'm actually very sure, but to start with, it's good.
So it's really cool. There's like this structure here where obviously they would put the logs and then they would roll it into the bed, I guess.
The carriage. Yeah.
This thing moves a little bit. So that part would actually be back here. The log would go into it and then it would push forward towards a blade. This was the safety mechanism. No more. Just our style. And this kind of lever that would run it. And there's a foot pedal. Is that what this is?
So the foot pedal is the blade and the lever is the carriage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I can be a man, be big and tough for you, darling. But I won't be enough. I will learn to move mountains, and I learn to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray.
Turn it backwards.
You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came.
20.
Oh, you walked into my life.
So this mill has the same capacity as my little teeny mill over there. My mill can do 20 inches. This one can do 21 inches. That being said, it's got a longer carriage, so it can actually do a longer cut. Actually, no, it can't, because this is right here. So it's probably about the same capabilities.
So as you can see, we've got this really cool structure there. There's the house, all this area for animals. It's going to be really awesome for them. Tons of space. And I was looking out our bedroom window in the summer and I could just see all this lush green area. It looks so beautiful. Then we have this patch of bushes that separates our neighbor from us. He's up a little bit higher as well, which, like I mentioned, with his house being up there, it just doesn't quite flow to come down to this area for him to want to use it. So we're super grateful to have this property now.
Oh, I got holes in my shoes, and I got dirt on my hands. But I'll take care of you better than any other man. I'll hold you.
So there's still a bit of cleanup going on, but we have this whole huge flat area. We're thinking about building a big workshop here. We've got a road that goes down that way, or if we go behind me here, it loops around to our neighbors as an alternate access if we ever had to go out a different way, if a tree fell on the road or something. We have that as an option. And then down here we have another little road that actually connects to the road that we have going down to the lower portion of our house property. So this is actually going to make it a lot easier for us to get down here, because going down this road we can actually take a vehicle. There's no sharp corners, and it's going to make it a lot easier to be doing stuff down below. So for this property, the most usable area is all in the flat section that we just showed you, and the rest of it is quite steep, but it will be a good grazing area for the animals if we could get some fencing down there. It does end up getting a little bit cliffy, but at least a good portion of it is really good forage. And we do have some water runoff mitigation to do, because we've got a huge bit of washout on this road that needs to get repaired. and we're gonna have to put some sort of cross ditches or something on the hill that goes up to our neighbor's house, just so that we don't have this water washing away the road. Ooh. Come on, goats! Hi. Oh. Come on, goats! That's so solid. There you go. I would say that worked out perfectly because those posts were, I don't know, 15 feet tall and they broke just below the ground. So once we get this kind of leveled out, they'll just be buried, the broken ends. Still have a little bit of stuff to move from where that fence was, but it looks awesome. Finally, it's starting to feel like that's our land now. Pretty exciting.
I like it.
So now that we have the fence down, what I want to do is move this stuff aside so that we can drive through, because currently we're driving around the edge of the blue siding and it's quite bumpy. It's just kind of hard if you have a trailer full of stuff and only the quad can fit there. So if I get these windows, I think I'm just going to move them to the side of the little bank there. And then we've got the big work table, which when Greg comes home today, we can figure out what we want to do with it, but we probably want to use it. So it's not really getting used here except for putting stuff on it under a tarp. So yeah, it'd be really great to just get this area cleared out. Once we get some forks for the tractor, we'll be able to hopefully move the siding that is here, the blue stuff. That should be pretty interesting though, because it's so long and it's on two or three pallets. So I don't know how that'll go with picking it up with forks, but maybe we can, like, I don't know, strap it all together all the way around it so that it holds. That'll be interesting. But anyways, we don't have forks yet, so that's gonna stay put. I'm gonna try and move these windows by myself.
Good?
That plastic's huge, so I think I'm gonna put this over the siding, the blue siding, so that it's protected. Greg was gonna cut a new one for the siding, but I think, Greg, don't cut it very big. We're gonna put it on this table. Yeah, we're gonna cut a new one for the table because it doesn't need to be as big as this piece. This piece is big, so put it on siding. Before the sun goes down today, there's a tree leaning over the new sawmill structure that we just bought. So we got to get this tree down. Our neighbor actually said that he wanted to keep the tree, so we're gonna give him a hand getting it down, and hopefully we will miss the structure.
It's gonna have too much tension.
Joker.
Do you need help? I'll do it. Or do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay. You want me to hold the ladder?
I might be too heavy for this ladder.
Oh.
Like that. Just catch me if I fall.
Okay, sure.
You want to hold the ladder?
Yes, it will.
That's not too bad.
Put some spurs on and just climb up the trunk way up there.
I wonder if this is sitting on this. Please don't shift. I think I'm just slinging around right here.
We still have to put the long line on it too, eh?
Come down a little bit.
Pass
Bring
it
it
to
over?
you?
I'm good here.
I came through the other day.
Perfect.
That was perfect.
Missed the engine too.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about my precious engine.
Yeah. I thought for sure it was gonna go down on it.